Yeah, I worked in a care home. I've spoken about this, but I worked in a care home as a janitor for a few weeks, and it was fucking. It was the most depressing fucking thing I've ever done.
I can imagine, yeah.
Yeah, because it's just loads of people that have just been abandoned by their loved ones, and they all got wheeled into a room with like a TV playing with like fucking I don't know.
It wasn't even
Just daytime TV.
And they got put there because they were annoying. So all the people there were annoying.
No, because they're just not really people anymore. You
Yeah,
know what I mean?
exactly.
So they're like,
I can look after them.
yeah, like my mom's always like, oh, if I ever get like that, don't put me in a home. And I'm like, well, having you in the house it'd just be like having like a just a statue in the house. Do you know what I mean?
So
like,
it wasn't a good care home.
No,
Because there's a
no,
few
no.
of them. There's a few
of
good
them.
ones.
Yeah, I mean there was a scandal in Ireland where they went in and some like newspaper or something went in like undercover with like secret cameras and stuff, and they caught like, or else families get told by.
Did they go like dressed as an old person?
yeah, like Johnny Knoxville. And
Like
Jackass.
when they go, they have like the crab cameras in like Edinburgh documentaries where it's like a pretend crab and they.
yeah, something similar to that. But they.
Someone checking Louis Theroux in.
Yeah, exactly.
Doing all the
yeah.
paperwork for him.
Well, I think what would usually happen is that like the old people would be like, "My nurse hits me, or
Yeah.
spits on my
They
face,"
always hit them.
and then their kids would just be like, yeah, she's losing her mind or whatever. But then some people were like, oh, I wonder, and then they like hid cameras in the room, and then some of the carers would just come in, and then the old woman would be like, can I have a cup of tea? And they'd be like, shut up, slag, and they'd slap her, and then she'd be like, ah!
It's like
It's just insane. Like.
Peter footage of like in chicken.
Yeah, it is like a
factories and stuff,
chicken. Yeah, like a chicken farm. Yeah, I mean,
look how they treat the chickens, just throwing them around.
those. Did you ever go vegan or anything like that? Or no?
No, I tried to go vegetarian, and because my roommate at the time told me it was healthy, and
Right.
then I did a shop, that proper like Lidl shop, like new year, new me.
Yeah.
I put sausages in my basket,
Yeah.
but I didn't make the connection that sausages are meat.
Yeah.
I just went, oh, sausages, like
Yeah.
of course.
I love putting
And
sausages
as
in my
I
basket.
was cooking them, and my roommate was like, how's the vegetarian going? Like,
Yeah.
yeah, going good.
Yeah.
And then I went, oh fuck yeah, I ate them.
Yeah.
But lasted 2 hours, I think,
Yeah,
between meals.
sometimes you'll be with a vegan. We would get like lunch or something when I used to have like an office job, and you'd go to this cafe where you'd like point at the shit that you want. They have like a whole bunch of stuff,
Yeah.
but they would just get like rice and potatoes.
Yeah.
And like if you can eat so unhealthily as a vegan,
Yeah.
it was just
Yeah, because
chips,
it's still
rice,
carbs,
potato-
isn't it?
Yeah, just all carbs.
And I think
Yeah.
the plant-based things are like, I remember going for a patch where, because I was eating like these plant-based burgers every night for
Full of
tea,
sugar and
I was going,
Yeah.
I'm healthy. This is
Yeah,
the way it's
yeah,
going to
yeah.
drop off.
Yeah. No,
And,
my brother did it, and he fucked himself up. Like he had like no energy, and I think he became anemic. Like
It just can't be. It's like whatever it is. It's like a synthetic version. I don't know how they do it. It's like
Yeah.
glue or something.
yeah, it's not good. I mean, there's I went to college, like an art college, so I was with a lot of vegans, and I think my brother broke by accident on Christmas. He ate like a fucking, I don't know, something.
ham?
And, well, yeah, he ate a whole chicken.
Were you studying art?
I was in art college, painting,
Nice.
fine art. It was the biggest load of bollocks. Like,
Yeah,
it was
as
just
in, like-
such horseshit.
Yeah, it's
like,
fine.
I've just
well, yes, yeah.
Is this good?
Yeah, it's,
Did I do it?
It's
Fine-
fine.
it's
It's,
fine art.
passable. It should have been called passable art.
Yeah.
It's fine.
But yeah, it was just the biggest load of like just lads.
Wank.
Like you'd work on a painting for like weeks, and then like I remember one time we had an exhibition at like the end of one year, and my piece for the exhibition was this giant painting that was like the size of that wall, and it took me like weeks to do. And then some guy, this is what happened. My grandmother was like walking into the gallery, and there was just a pile of bricks like on the like they're kind of like broken up in the corner, and she walked in and she was like, "Oh, you think someone would fucking like clean that up before the exhibition?" And I was like,
Like that
and then I was like, "No,
someone's
that's
worked really
yeah.
hard on
No,
that.
I go, grand. That's someone's
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 vision.
piece for the exhibition." She
Yeah,
was just
yeah.
like, "Oh, fuck me."
Somebody dreams about that.
Yeah, that was like someone that's what you're up against. You're like the amount of effort you put into one thing, and then this fucker, and he'd probably get a better grade than you because it's fucking
Yeah,
deep or
It's like
fucking
stand up.
Yeah, it is like it's
Yeah.
exactly
Yeah.
like stand up. Maybe it was something to do with Gaza or something, the pile of rubble. I don't know, but
Yeah, maybe,
possibly.
maybe.
What did you study in college?
Filmmaker. I did a
Yeah.
BTEC in filmmaking.
Oh, did you? Yeah.
Yeah, it was horrendous.
Why? What was horrendous about it?
It was like, well, my brother and my sister, they got to the really like good college where I'm from.
Yeah.
Where like really, if you're gonna be something, that's where you go.
Yeah.
And I got into Halzowen College, which was known for like the best way I could describe it is like the canteen felt a little bit Star Warsy.
Right.
Do you know what I
Okay.
mean?
Right.
Like,
Okay.
you walk in, like there's
Yeah,
just
yeah.
like monsters and just weird kids. And,
Right.
like,
Okay. A
with
lot of
crusty
lesbians.
heads and just walking
Yeah.
around
Right.
and
Okay.
dragging like a limb or so. Like it was just really
A lot of autism.
a lot of autism.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
And I think Halzowen College was just where we don't know what to do with our youngest. Just put them there.
Right.
It was one of those places, and I did a BTEC, which is like the BTEC, but a BTEC in filmmaking. It's like the worst course at the worst college.
Right.
Oh, wow.
And we had a guy in our course called Dave, and I think he was like 42.
Right.
Oh yeah, I had heaps of old people at my film
Maybe
school
hold
because
that
it was
little
like
bit. You're grand.
it was actually a good film school, but it was like, yeah, you had to like pay up front kind of thing, and it was so there would just be like a fucking random 80-year-old that just didn't
Yeah.
had no talent.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's like the
And-
fourth attempt at
or
the
like-
course or something. He's
Yeah,
done
yeah.
it for like 6 years.
They always take it so seriously.
Yeah,
you
but
get
they-
it. If I went back as a mature student now, I would be a Nazi. Like
Yeah.
I'd be like, asking questions and actually being engaged.
Yeah,
Like, when
you'd
you're
ask-
19.
That's what
you're just-
Nazis are known for.
What?
Yeah.
Asking questions, being engaged.
Just due
Being
Where are you
engaged.
from?
What are you? I mean, when I was in college, I just was fucking high and everything, and I just didn't give a shit. And
Yeah, I still had the high school brain of like fucking around at the back of the class.
Same,
Yeah, yeah.
same.
Yeah.
It was just
Yeah, yeah.
me and 3 mates that would just laugh at something stupid every
Yeah.
day.
Right.
But if I could go back, I'd ask questions.
Ask questions and be like, I didn't go to any lectures. I look back and I'm like, some of those lectures were probably absolutely fascinating.
Yeah.
And I was
Yeah.
just down the back, just hung over, like
Yeah.
passed out.
We had a lot of potheads in our course,
Yeah.
Dave being one of them, and they used to. There was a complete difference between them before lunch and after, and after the lectures after lunch, they would just be zombies, just like that. And you could throw a pencil, like you could fuck around with Dave, and he wouldn't do anything.
Right.
Because so much
Sounds
shit's
like the
already.
nursing home.
Yeah, so many things have already happened to him.
Right.
What's one eraser to the face? Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like
Yeah. It's like.
just another rock to the backpack for him. Do you know what I
Yeah.
mean?
So are you the youngest then? You've.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm the youngest of 3,
Right.
and they're both actors.
Ah, that's
They're
interesting.
both actors.
Yeah.
They're both. My parents aren't artistic at all.
Well, what do
they
they
would
do?
say that one of them's an aluminium salesman, and one of them's a nurse.
Your dad's
And-
a nurse and
yeah,
your mom's
my dad- yeah.
Your mom's an
That way
aluminium
round, I
salesman.
think would be great.
Yeah.
That would be amazing. No, I don't think my dad would have patience for patients, but
He wouldn't have patience for patients.
he just wouldn't. I think he'd just be like, "Oh, snap out of it. Come on, it doesn't hurt that much."
Mhm.
But
And then so my brother's an actor there. He's
is he older?
he's older. Yeah, he's 30.
Interesting. I wonder if there's a correlation. I wonder how many stand-ups like their siblings do another thing that's performative but not the same.
Yeah, Mike
Right.
Rice's brother's an actor as well. He was in a play there with like Mark Rylance
Oh,
or
nice.
something.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
And he said Mike was told a story about how they went out one night. He was in this show, Juno and the Peacock or something.
Is that the one with Mark Rylance?
With Mark Rylance,
Right, okay.
and then the woman Jerry from. Did you ever watch Succession?
Yeah.
Remember Jerry?
Oh,
She
yeah,
was,
yeah,
like,
yeah.
The woman.
I liked Succession.
Yeah.
Oh,
I
Succession
thought it was
was
fucking great.
Fucking amazing.
Yeah, I thought there's scenes with her and what's his name were fucking
Or hot.
I
With
think
Rory
it's-
Culkin.
oh,
You
yeah,
thought
yeah.
they were.
I think it was missed opportunity. I think they should have gone. They should have fucked. There should have been like a horrible
Yeah.
like sex scene
Right.
between the two of them.
Oh,
Well, what's
yeah.
the scene in the car?
Yeah,
with,
it's just such a shame to not get those tits out.
yeah.
Yeah,
But her old woman tits.
You're on about Kieran.
Kieran. Yeah.
Yeah.
He
But
looked like
are
he had
like
good
a
tits.
woman that age now? Like I've never seen a woman of that age like
Well,
her
you haven't
tits. Or what? You haven't lived?
You haven't lived.
She was so sexy in that character in
Yeah.
Succession as
Yeah.
well because she was constantly telling what you can and can't do.
Mm.
She was so
Okay.
professional. So maybe it wouldn't, if she suddenly was like just being a woman having sex, maybe it would have been
Well, no,
less.
because it would have still been like authoritative. and like
Yeah, it would
Yeah.
have been. Yeah, he'd have a candle in his ass and everything.
Yeah.
Right, yeah, like the Wolf of Wall Street,
Yeah.
that kind of stuff. Where
Yeah.
she's like,
you can
Venice.
look but you don't
Yeah,
touch.
yeah,
yeah,
Yeah.
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 They
Th-
should have done a whole. They're going to do a spin-off where it's just those two.
Yeah,
on-
just
on
those.
a phone,
those
they
two.
get
You're talking
married.
about her tits. Just those two.
Jerry's tits.
It's just
Um,
slow digital zoom.
Yeah.
into
Yeah,
those.
but they're an old woman's tits now. I'd imagine that they're not
Oh, they can be some.
good
Yeah,
old
they
woman
can
tits.
hold up sometimes.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah.
Well, I
Well,
thought
in
they
my
would have
search
been.
history.
I thought they'd be kind of saggy and sad and.
But they,
Hairy
They can be
or-
saggy and
they're,
happy.
they're
Yeah.
lovely as well. Like, they're nice as well. Like sometimes you want a bit of that.
Okay.
You want a
Yeah.
bit of variety. You know what I
Yeah.
mean? You
Yeah.
don't, there's not just one type of tit.
Yeah.
Right.
That's what's good about tits, I think.
Yeah,
Yeah,
tits
that's
are
what you got.
fucking
There's two of them, so.
awesome.
Every
But
every,
I
every pair of tits you see, you're like, I wasn't expecting that,
Yeah.
yeah.
and it's amazing.
Even I
It's
see tits
so
sometimes,
fucking
and I'm like,
cool.
yeah,
I
can
get it.
see how.
Yeah.
yeah.
So, they're just so fucking cool.
I wish I could have sex with a man, right? End of sentence. Oh yeah, no. I wish I could have sex with a man and then just here kind of have a woman with her tits out,
Yeah.
and kind of just rub her
Stomp
tit.
That doesn't sound like a dream that's out of the realms of possibility.
Bro, we could make that
I
happen.
feel like that could happen.
Yeah.
What's she gonna get out of it?
I feel like you could arrange that.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
mean,
you find a bisexual guy,
yeah.
but do you want him not to be distracted by the tits? You're like, hey,
Hey, over here.
Yeah.
These
Yeah.
tits, my
Yeah,
tits.
yeah,
All right. Yeah, just have maybe getting blown by a guy, and then there's a woman sitting on his back, maybe.
What if he was tit
And then-
fucking in between both of you, like yours and her tits?
Wait, what? Wait, what? So I'm.
Shouldn't she be doing something mundane, like she's doing her taxes or something? Do you mean like
Can
that?
we-
Like she's just kind of like there?
Are women allowed to
Or
do their own
she's-
taxes? Is that?
Yeah.
Yeah, I think
In
there's a
England,
law
they do
just
that?
been passed. I think.
Oh, that's a shame. Wait, so she's doing.
But I was wondering, in your fantasy, how much is she cooperating, or is she just kind
Oh,
of
it's
there?
not a,
I'm all about cooperation, right? I want that on the record.
No, is it? Yeah, she's
Is she there against
her
will?
Yeah,
is she
yeah.
chained up?
Yeah,
this
is she
like
fearing
a-
for her life?
Yeah, it's like
Is it
Jabba the
like
Hutt.
is she
Yeah,
getting
yeah.
involved, or is it like a visual thing?
It's maybe well, maybe now that you mention it, maybe if she was unconscious. No, I'm joking. If she just. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe like a burqa,
Yeah,
and then just the
Oh,
tits.
just so the tits come
The
out.
tits are out, maybe.
Yeah.
Because I'm not attracted to the face, so maybe
Mm.
burqa with just the like a gap, and then for the tits to flop out. I don't know.
That still breaks the religion. I think.
Oh, breaks the religion.
I think it. I don't know. I
Right,
don't know
okay.
much about that
When they
religion.
have sex, do they have to keep the burqa on and everything?
I don't think so because it's the husband.
Okay.
The
all right.
husband, I think, can see.
Oh yeah, you can see.
He can see everything.
Yeah,
Okay.
it's
I
the
don't-
reverse.
but
at
I don't
home.
know.
At home, she
They wear a
wears-
blindfold.
yeah, she wears a blindfold.
Wear a face
She's
mask.
completely naked.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I mean,
this is nice because this reminds me of old school conversation where someone would Google this now.
Yeah,
Nowadays,
yeah,
Google,
we can just yeah.
But twats in pubs for years
No.
just used to have to try and go.
Yeah.
Oh, that sounds about. That feels
Yeah.
right.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And then
well,
move
that's the
on.
thing. That's where maybe getting a producer would ruin things.
Yeah,
Because you'd be
no,
like-
no one should Google. I hate those
You'd be
on
like,
podcasts where someone's always Googling a fact. It's like, no, just let them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
let them
that
fuck it
feels
up.
right.
Yeah.
That's why when you make clips and stuff, you put them out, and they're like sometimes you put out clips and you're talking about something and you're so wrong
Yeah,
because
yeah.
you're just misremembering shit. Like I put up a clip from talking about Sellafield, the nuclear power plant.
Mm.
Where's that?
It's in like the west coast of England.
Oh right, okay.
And there was a fire there in 1957, and it released some radioactive fucking material. And it
So it's like an actual meltdown.
it was a meltdown.
Yeah, yeah.
But it was contained.
On a
and then
scale of 1 to Chernobyl, what
I think it was really bad.
Really?
It was it's considered one of the worst nuclear incidents in I don't know, but it obviously wasn't that bad because
Right.
people there don't have three eyes or whatever. But
Yeah.
it got into the.
Well, they were already deformed enough.
They're already deformed. Yeah, could have
where
been.
was
Could have
it?
been
Yeah.
Blackpool. I don't know.
Yeah.
But they got into the water, the Irish Sea, because they tested like algae and stuff, and there was like nuclear. And I just remember being in school, and we would write letters to Sellafield or to the British government, being like, "Can you please shut down Sellafield?" Because our government was worried that if there ever was another incident, a bigger incident, we'd be fucked. 'cause
Was
it's
that
so
part
close.
of an English assignment, or was it an actual like? You were actually doing a petition.
Oh, we
thing?
were doing we were like 7 or 8 at the time. And we
So
were
the
like-
teacher was getting you to do
the
it.
teacher was getting us to do
So
it.
being very
So
manipulative.
put the
getting
clip
children
on,
to-
very manipulative. We put the clip on Instagram, and then just people in the comments, just one guy was like, "That's not how nuclear power plants work," and he just goes, "You know nothing." And it's like, dude, what do you? And then I
Yeah.
clicked on his profile, and he just looked like he looked like he was born in Chernobyl. And then
He looked like
his
the elephant's
wife,
foot.
yeah, his looked like the elephant's foot. His wife just was gross. And then you kind of, and then you
Why do you think he's so angry?
exactly.
Like
And
that-
then I said to him, I was like, dude, it's not that deep. Just forget
Yeah.
about it. And then he goes, you're misinforming your audience. And I was like, I don't think you have any clue who the
Yeah,
audience
they-
for this is. They don't care about facts.
This is
or
not where they
about-
get their
This
information.
is
Yeah.
not where people are getting information from. And he,
Yeah, that's hilarious.
and then sometimes you maybe forget that, because when I got lots of hate on social media for this joke I made about the far right in Ireland,
Yeah.
I was zinging people back.
Did
in
you
the
get it
comments.
mostly from the far right?
Oh, all
Oh
far
yeah,
right
yeah.
people.
There wasn't any lefties.
And then maybe centrists who thought I was an ultra liberal left
Right. Okay.
cunt,
Right.
and some of the comments were with people, and I just was roasting them about their appearance, and you forget that, like, oh yeah, I have a pretty like roastable appearance myself. So you're there like, oh yeah, you fucking dog or whatever, and then so many of the comments were like, are you actually, like, people in glass houses,
Yeah,
you
yeah.
fucking ginger, fucking someone.
But it's fun. It's fun to be in a glass
Yeah,
house.
It
it's
is fun
almost
to be in a
funnier
glasses.
to do it that way.
It's-
Yeah,
it's like
yeah.
it's like the thing on Opie and Anthony when they would like Patrice O'Neill would make fun of Bobby Kelly for being fat. And
Yeah,
they'd be
yeah.
like,
Yeah.
They'd be
Yeah.
like, "Oh, you're fat." It's like, yeah, just because I'm fat doesn't mean you're not still fat.
Yeah,
like, just,
yeah.
I
Yeah.
can.
Yeah. But
Yeah.
there's one of the comments like was like something eye syndrome or something, and I had to Google it, and I have apparently something wrong with my eyes. This guy diagnosed me
Kabuki?
with a condition or
syndrome?
something, and I had to Google it, and it's something to do with where your eyelid or something like this. I don't know what it was. I have to look it
Oh,
up.
like you've got
What,
the
someone-
dark rings, or
no,
the...
it was like this eyelid.
You just keep.
It's
Well, no,
just-
'cause
yeah.
I've got that's what I've got like
You
the
just
dark
keep,
Oh,
rings.
you
like-
do actually.
Yeah,
Yeah,
you
Just keep pointing things about Rob's face, like, oh yeah,
Yeah,
it's
yeah,
kind of the
that's
same.
just
Oh,
a
you're
bit
kind of
of-
like
It's just a bit lower than it's. That's
Someone-
what-
yeah.
know,
It kind of looks
someone-
like it's melting.
Someone
A little- yeah,
identified that via your video.
Yeah, they were
online.
like, "Oh, this guy, something slint, it's called." And it's
Whoa,
where
that
your
sounds like a
eyes,
slur.
It's a little bit, yeah.
Yeah,
and,
Slint Eastwood.
Yeah, that's very good. There's the title right there. And he's something about my eyelids or something. And I was like, Jesus, it only got like 10 likes. And I was like, is this a
Right.
thing that people...
Oh, no.
10 likes is
Fucking-
more than that's
Yeah.
a hit. Isn't
That's
it?
a hit, yeah.
If
When
it's more than
someone-
2,
When someone roasting you gets more likes...
and he gets 10,
it's fucking...
there's 10 people in the world that were like, that was good.
That was very good. But what's the thing with your eyes? What's that?
Yeah, what have you got wrong with your eyes?
That black
Oh, I
paint
just
that you haven't
I
been
just
able to
got
get off?
Oh, I just have always have dark ring. Like it's just.
I think the problem with your eyes is they don't lie.
Yeah, that's right.
I know exactly what kind of day you've had every time I
Yeah,
turn up
yeah.
to a gig and I see you.
That's
And even though
actually
you're
very-
going, hey man, I'm like, I know exactly what you've just been through.
Yeah,
Just
yeah,
got
that's
those
true.
eyes. I think it's good for comedy, but
Yeah.
it's like, it's not good when you want to hide something
No,
from,
but
like,
I don't
the
lie.
police or
Yeah,
something.
yeah. I'm not a. Yeah, I'm
You're
not,
not
a
a
good
liar.
liar.
You're an honest man.
I don't like to lie.
Yeah. When we were talking
Maybe
about...
just because of the eyes, you can't get away with it. Even
Yeah,
if
maybe
you
that's
tried.
why I've just always. Yeah, it just never worked, so I just gave up.
Yeah.
You gotta start wearing sunglasses indoors.
Yeah.
I come to a gig
Yeah.
and you just look like Ray Charles, just sat there. I'm like, all right, Hamish has been through a lot today.
Well, I got to a point where I was considering wearing sunglasses on stage because I was just couldn't look at the audience. And
Oh.
I like there was like a few months where I was literally performing with my eyes closed because I couldn't like
Yeah, that was crazy.
make eye contact. And then
Oh,
people
yeah.
were like, I was like, I think when it was on I called the Comedy Store once to book
Yeah.
a thing, and they were like, yeah, it was good, but like you had your eyes closed the whole time. What's that about? And I was like, ah.
If I can't see them, they can't see
Exactly,
me.
yeah. That's when comics complain. Sometimes they do gigs and people complain, and they're like, "Oh, I can't see the audience because of the lights or whatever."
Mm.
And I'm like, "Yeah, that's perfect."
Yeah.
But
It's
also,
like-
I hate
perform
that
into the
complaint.
void,
It's
huh?
like, yeah, there's spotlights in show business. You
Yeah.
fucking.
I want to be able to see the
dickhead.
crowd. No, fuck off.
I did
Yeah.
a cabin last night
Yeah.
in Hoxton,
Yeah.
comedy cabin, and that's a good one for that. You
Oh, yeah,
literally
it's
feel like
beautiful.
you've been abducted by an alien,
Oh yeah.
and you're trying to tell jokes to survive.
Yeah. I love that. I did a gig last night as well, and it was just pure blackness. It was
That's
a lot of
interesting
black
because
people.
I
Yeah,
I think
yeah.
I
It was a-
feed off
yeah.
the faces a little bit. Like
Yeah.
obviously
Oh,
for
it's-
sure.
It's the
Yeah.
worst thing in the world when you see when you see like an attractive woman looking at you, going like, "Why are you talking about your own asshole?"
Yeah, that's fun.
and you're like,
that's fun.
because I think it's funny.
Yeah,
and
yeah,
We
yeah.
all have assholes,
Yeah.
but when they're liking it,
Yeah.
I do feed off that. Where I'm
Oh,
like,
for
oh
sure.
shit, I love it because it's whatever you can do to make you, well, at least for me, to make me feel like I really want to fight how it sounds to do stand up, and how can I sound like a person in a pub being a dickhead?
Yeah.
And I think sometimes eye contact helps me with that, as opposed to like.
I think you do a very good job of that.
Thanks, man. You too. Well, I've noticed you with the eye thing.
Yeah.
Thinking about it, but I think it's always like either for me it always comes off as trying to remember a new bit, or just because the weight of the world. It's so intense to you that you're there going, man, it's just nuts, isn't it? And I think it works.
Oh, okay.
I think it's quite a cool thing.
Well, that's good. Yeah, I should because when we saw Dan Rath at Soho Theatre, like he just looked at the floor for an hour, and I was like, I could do that.
Was your set list there?
Yeah.
It's like this. I've got a whole new hour that I can't remember.
When I did, I don't know if I've said this before. When I did 20 at the store, I wrote my jokes on my shoe. Yeah, because I was so worried about going like blanking out.
That's a really good idea.
Yeah, so like I had white shoes on.
But then some smart ass will.
Well, this is the thing.
Okay.
You're some cunt going. Are those your jokes written on your shoe? And then you have to like eat your shoe. You have to like fucking throw your shoes, or just run off the stage. But then I had the meeting with the Don guy, and I was walking into the room, and I forgot that I had like all my jokes written on the front of my shoes. So the whole meeting, I was trying to like hide my feet under the fucking, because that would have been fucking game over.
He's like, why are you sitting like that? What's going on?
Yeah, why are you holding your shoes in your hand?
Yeah.
Why are you in your socks?
Well, have you got one shoe under your armpit? What's going on?
Yeah.
I did the store the other day. I was texting you about
how was that?
It went great.
Okay, awesome.
But I looked at my hand once.
Yeah.
During my set, it was doing a 20. I looked at it once because I had like a couple of ideas of what I wanted to do in the middle.
Yeah.
And as soon as I looked at my hand, a woman scoffed.
Oh no.
A woman scoffed like quite close to the stage. She just went.
Oh,
and
no.
I didn't let it get to me, and I just went on and carried on. But afterwards, I was like, wow, like, is she just such a comedy goer that she just sees the hand thing and goes, what a fucking
But so
poser.
many comics do it here.
Yeah.
I mean,
you see people like perform specials and you see shit written on their hands. Like I've seen that with loads of
that's
fucking
crazy.
It was just one of those things where it's like, I was like, I've only got time to do either this or this, and I just want to see. It's a bad habit that I need to get out of. Every now and again, will look at my hand and be like, okay, which direction? Because I have two columns. I have a column where if it's going well and they're going with me, there's a newer bit that I want to sort of flesh out a bit more.
Right.
And maybe I shouldn't have been doing that at the store, but it just felt right. But that scoff was so interesting. I was like, wow, what does she know, or what does she think that is, or you know what I mean?
Well, you could have just been checking your. That's what Don said.
Maybe that
when I had the meeting with him, he was like, "Why did you check your watch?" And I was like, "You're damned if you do, damned if you don't." I said to him, because I'm afraid of running over time, and he's like, "You think we'd be annoyed if you went a little bit over time?" And I'm like,
"Some people
if I went over time, you'd be complaining that I went over time."
Yeah.
It's just you have to find something, don't you?
Yeah,
you can't just be like, "Yeah, good job, kid." Fucking here you go.
You can't look at your watch, and you have to just feel perfectly what 20 minutes is.
You should know. Yeah,
but maybe you get to a level as a comic where you just can feel it out. Like I'm really good at knowing when something's done in the microwave now.
Right.
I don't know if you have that now, but like if something's
when it beeps.
So, yeah, that's the giveaway.
Yeah.
But then I walk in the kitchen and it's fucking hot.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
No, but like right before it beeps, I walked into the kitchen because I felt that it's done, and I honestly think that's comedy.
Right.
Like just going like when you forget to press your Casio.
Yeah.
You're like, this feels like 7 minutes. I'm definitely going over right now, or 10, or whatever it is.
Like I was I was good at that when I was like, because I used to have very like structured sets and very tight jokes, and now that I'm writing kind of differently now, I feel that I go over a lot more because it's like I'm a bit looser on stage than I used to be. And so like I end up going 2 or 3 minutes overtime a lot now.
Right.
Like it's like
right.
But I mean that's at gigs where I can do that because I'm running.
You wouldn't be doing it at. One time I was at the store and that Paul Tonkinson guy was just on stage and he shouted over at the booth, "How much time do I have left?"
Yeah, that's crazy.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Wow.
Yeah.
I think when you get to
this
that
is
level,
like he's just like he's grandfathered in, and he was just like, how much time do I have left? And then he was like, you got 5 minutes. And he was like, all right, sweet. So that's fucking mental. But did you meet Stephen Merchant?
Yeah.
What's he
yeah.
like?
Amazing. Really
Sound, yeah?
Great guy.
I think I'd
Really
get a
good
little bit
guy.
starstruck if I met him.
No, what's really weird about it is that I'm actually a huge fan of his comedy. Like his first special he brought out, I thought was hilarious.
Yeah.
But what was great about it is it just immediately it's that green room thing where you just go, we're just comics talking about jokes and just talking about, oh, this bit doesn't work, this thing doesn't happen, and it's like all any stature about like I've done this and I'm whatever. It's not a thing.
Right.
It didn't feel that way anyway. It was just
That's
kind
awesome.
But that's what's great about some headliners in green rooms. They're obviously bigger than every other comic there.
Mm-hmm.
But if they've got a good mentality, they're just mucking and they're just nice. And
you're
just talking about bits.
Yeah.
So it's one of those things, which is great.
Yeah, I remember being in that green room and you're in there with all these people and you're just sitting there and they're like, yeah, I'm gonna leave my agent. They're trying to get me on this BBC show and I don't want to work with that, and all this sort of stuff. And I'm just like, I'm doing a cafe mode tomorrow. Like you're so out of your depth.
Watch people eat pizza in front of me.
Yeah, and you can't join in because you're like, if I fucking say something, if I make an off-color joke, and then it's just, you miss just being with the lads and just saying mad racist jokes.
That might be the worst gig I've ever
doing voices.
One
and
of the
stuff.
worst gigs I've ever done. I think it was cafe mode, where it was two couples eating pizza.
Mm-hmm.
And as I started doing my stuff, their pizza came.
Oh,
and it doesn't matter how funny you are. You could be you can be Billy Connolly. Pizza is better.
Pizza
it's
tops
better.
Billy
Pizza
Connolly,
tops everything.
Yeah.
So and also I'm fat. So
You want pizza?
I'm not thinking about my new jokes I want to try. I'm going. Was that Basil? What is that?
I've had an audience member give me a slice of pizza on stage before. And
Oh, nice.
Mate.
Nice.
I didn't get that.
Last night yesterday at City, there was these three nurses in the crowd, right? Just a nightmare. Just nurses and teachers. They just think that they're. My mom's a nurse, so.
Well, it was close to Halloween.
Yeah.
Were they actually?
Nurses
Oh,
just think
it was
that
close to
possibly.
Halloween, actually. Yeah.
Hang on,
they
they were dressed as nurses.
No, they weren't dressed as nurses.
That's a surefire way of shooting if they're probably not nurses.
I was walking around and I forgot that it was like Halloween. I was seeing like the guy dressed as in the Ghostbuster costume in Sainsbury's.
Did you see the
I was
parade
like,
of...
oh, he has autism.
Did you see the parade of people on fucking roller skates holding up traffic in Soho last night?
Were they black? Whenever I see people on roller skates, they're young black people.
No, they were in costume. They might have been.
Oh, okay. They might have been black.
It was probably like 500 people on roller skates.
Really?
And there was a guy dressed up in like as Frankenstein or something, and he had like a high vis vest on.
Yeah.
And he was stopping people at the across the intersection.
Yeah.
And I just go, what the fuck is this guy? He doesn't have any authority.
Yeah.
And then I was like, just went to cross anyway, and then 500 fucking people on rollerblades came.
Oh god.
All dressed as fucking Muppets.
Was someone playing music? Was it like
Yes.
to a?
They all had speakers and shit, and they were being very
God.
annoying. And
I
just
really
kept
funny.
saying "fuck you."
Yeah. Fuck you. Fuck you.
Yeah,
Fuck you.
There is something about roller skates where I don't approve
No.
at all.
No, anyone above if it's like an 8-year-old girl on roller skates and she's in my bed, I'm fucking. It's just so unnecessary.
If she, I always saw a guy in roller skates, but he was holding normal shoes, and that actually made me even more angry. Because like, either commit, like if you're going to decide,
Yeah.
to be a roller skate, like.
Because I remember Evaldez turned up in roller skates to poster, and we were like, oh,
Yeah,
he turned up in roller skates, and he walked into skated into the room, and I was like, oh, I didn't know you were
skate
gay.
on stage
Yeah,
just
yeah.
immediately.
Well, I think he forgot shoes, so he went on stage in his socks. But he walked in with the rollerblades, and I went, I didn't know you were gay. And then he just went, oh, come on, man. And I was like, oh, sorry, I didn't. But like,
That's funny.
But with that, those people on that
I
street,
was like, how did he get? I remember because it's downstairs. Like, did he have to walk sideways down the
Because he's
stairs?
doing
Probably,
6
yeah.
gigs. That's why.
that's
He's doing 7 spots that night, and he has to just.
Those 500 people on roller skates, like, where's like some jihadist in a lorry when you need one, like, just to fucking mow them all down? Like, I don't think anyone would feel anything. But what was in Soho?
Yeah, it was just the Halloween parade. For
Oh, it was
some reason. I
Halloween.
don't know.
Oh my
Well,
god!
that's why they were dressed up.
You know what? The Irish invented Halloween. Samhain.
Really?
Yeah. It's our
What
thing.
for?
Couldn't tell you. I don't want to speak about it because I'm gonna get lynched by fucking Pete if I make a clip out of this, being like, "Oh, Ireland invented Halloween," and you've got people fucking.
So it's short for something, right? Hallowed, something like.
Well, in Ireland it's
thy
called
name.
Samhain, and I couldn't tell you what that is, but or maybe we were just like the first people to do blackface. I don't really know. Who would you think the first person to do blackface was?
Miners?
Oh, yeah, all right. Oh, actually, people down.
Well, yeah, like it was.
They're like,
probably,
oh, who am I? Just
Well,
to pass the time down in the mines.
I just think it was like it must have been right because is Ireland like lots of mining there or
No, I don't know. No, I don't
Potato
think so.
mining.
not a big
potato mining. Yeah. No, there's. I don't think so. No, I mean I know
Not a big
nothing about
coal
my own
mine
country.
place.
No, they'd be
Yeah.
doing better if they had some mines, I think.
Oh yeah,
Ah.
there's a couple of people there who belong in
Just
mines.
feels like an Irish thing,
It
though,
does.
doesn't
It
it?
does feel like
Coal
an go down to the
Just
mine.
because they-
coal
yeah, just think
mining
of
is-
them-
That's a
yeah,
very
yeah,
North
yeah.
England thing, isn't it?
I think, yeah, but
Go
I
down
don't
to
know,
the
it just feels
mines.
like a very
It does feel like a very Irish.
UK kind of.
We had a presidential election there on Friday.
Oh,
And,
did the woman?
The
win?
woman, well, there's two women against each
Oh,
other.
I didn't know the other
There's
one was a
woman on
woman.
woman. And
It's fucking hot.
it is hot. Well, they were like a little bit over the hill, maybe too old for you guys, but
Well, we were discussing.
they're in their
tits earlier.
20s. But no,
How much we love old tits.
Yeah.
yeah, no, but this one's like old. But the Irish election, so like over 200,000 people spoiled their votes in protest against the government
Women?
because they hate immigrants and
Right.
the government
So
is...
did the more like right wing one win or the left wing?
Well, they were both sort of like the Catherine Connolly who won is like very left leaning and like socialist, I think, and is like, you know, free Palestine and everything, and the other one was a bit more, still a little bit left but centrist, I think. Again, I'm speaking out my ass here, but yeah. So the older lady won, and but yeah, like 200,000 people like spoiled their votes, and like were like writing on the ballot paper, being like "fuck immigrants" and fucking someone like wiped shit on one of their ballot papers, and I was like, well, that's uncalled for, you know.
It just makes the box, the smell in the inside of the box kind of. You check this one.
Yeah,
Oh.
yeah. No, it
smells
was
shit.
it was bad. I mean, yeah, I don't know. Well, what happened was that like it didn't help that like maybe like a few, because there's like everyone is like, oh fucking, they're letting in asylum seekers and all sorts of stuff. It didn't help that like 4 days before the election, some fucking like a 10-year-old girl got like raped in a like an IPAS center is what they call it.
What's
where
that?
Where they put like like immigrants that have like come to the country.
Oh wow.
Either legally or illegally. So I don't know how the fucking girl got in there or whatever, but there was like riots and they were like fucking setting police vans on fire and stuff, and that was like a few
Yeah.
days leading up to the election, and then obviously that didn't help.
Is that
because-
still ongoing? The riots?
No, it's over. It's over. They all crawled back into their,
They all got tuckered out.
under they all got tuckered out. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
what their policy. The cops are just like, they'll tucker
They
themselves
just
out.
look to each other like, rioting really takes it out of you, doesn't it?
Yeah,
You
yeah.
can't
Like
keep
it's-
doing this.
I'd fucking love to riot. I would
Yeah.
love a good excuse to, I don't know, throw a Molotov cocktail.
But it
out.
quickly just becomes about stealing trainers and stuff, doesn't it? Like,
Yeah, for some people. But yeah, I would. Yeah, I'd probably join in. Like if I saw a Foot Locker open, I'd probably.
Well,
go in there
yeah,
and-
it's an opportunity, and it's like, oh, no one's obeying the law right now, so why don't I get a nice pair of Boomers out of the deal?
But I'd break into like a
Then
bookshop or
I'd
something,
be like
you know.
fucking around trying to find the right size for too long.
Yeah, you're gonna get caught. You know what I mean?
I'd be
Some
like,
scared
does anyone have
employee."
12?
Yeah, you're there like, yeah, can I get a 13 and a half in this? Yeah, I'd break into some weirder play. I'd break into like maybe a museum and steal like an ancient, like a bone or something. You know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Just be wearing two right shoes, just running
We
around.
saw that guy down at the
Oh
gym.
my god.
On the way to the gym, his feet were like pointed like inwards like this, literally toes touching.
Is that part of his like exercise? Why?
No,
Why
no,
Oh,
was
he
doing
wasn't.
that?
He was outside the
He
gym.
needed
yeah.
to be
Oh,
exercised
Yeah,
by
yeah.
a priest.
Sorry, you're in the gym looking out.
No, we're in the car on the way to the gym.
We're
okay.
in the car looking out,
Just
laughing
looking at a guy,
him.
right.
Yeah, yeah,
Okay,
yeah.
sorry,
We just saw a
I
guy.
thought he was
The
in
gym
just
the
part
saw-
was irrelevant.
They're like, this makes your shins like look
No.
better.
Well, yeah, I don't know. It was fucked. I don't know what happened. Did he come out that way? Did he? I don't fucking. I have no idea.
I forgot it was Halloween.
Yeah.
And I was seeing people, but because of how judgmental I am of how people dress in London, I didn't know. I just went, this is just people.
Yeah.
There's no bullies anymore.
Right? Yeah, yeah.
Just everyone gets to wear what the fuck they want, the chandeliers from their ears, looking weird. And then only after my girlfriend was like, "Oh, it's Halloween."
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
like, "Oh, that didn't even
Well, it's
cross
still
my mind."
kind of a week away. Like it's still not quite Halloween.
But people just can't wait to like dress up
Yeah.
as like a sexy vampire and go out and
That's what I'm
try
gonna do
and
anyway.
feel something.
yeah,
We got a pumpkin here. I was debating what to do with the what
For
to
a
do with
sketch.
the
Yeah,
pumpkin.
what are you gonna?
Well, I don't
shoot a
know.
bunch of sketches on Tuesday.
Ah,
I wanted to
we're
like
each gonna think of a
gotta carve
Halloween
into it
sketch.
something.
do some sort of a like Charlie Kirk assassination sort of reenactment or something. You know what I mean? If I could, it's too small to
It's gotta
carve.
have a neck to do that. I think
It does have. Well, yeah, it does need to have a neck. Oh no, I'm after getting fucking pumpkin dust on my fucking
fuck?
trousers. Oh no.
Has anyone ever bought a pumpkin to eat it?
Yeah, they
Yeah.
have pumpkin spiced lattes and stuff.
But the
Pumpkin
inside, it's just like it's.
The pumpkin soup is good,
Is it?
and
yeah?
roast pumpkin is good.
What is mostly makes the soup though? Is it the outside, like
No,
the
there's-
flesh on the inside?
It's the flesh. So these pumpkins that they use for Halloween aren't good for eating, I think.
No.
But you can get good pumpkins for like.
and they're
for
bigger
roasting
or
and shit.
smaller.
I think they're usually smaller and they're kind
Right.
of green. They're not usually orange.
Yeah.
Fucking hell, Hamish! You
This is
know,
a pumpkin expert
yeah.
over here.
I think it is.
Jesus.
Maybe it's more popular in Australia, but
Oh my
yeah, we would
God.
have roast pumpkin all the time.
What's a blumpkin?
Isn't that
It's
where you
like-
come
like a
like
dickhead.
in an asshole and eat it out or something?
Yeah, I think that's a blumpkin. Yeah.
really?
No. It's
Huh?
when you're getting a blowjob in a toilet where you're taking a shit.
Ah, yeah, that's a blumpkin. Yeah, that's a blumpkin. And then does it have to happen
You
on
look
Halloween?
horrified,
Does
yeah.
it?
I know. I've never. Yeah, is that a known thing?
Yeah,
Yeah.
What? And she's into the smell of poo.
she's into the smell of
So
poo,
that's
yeah.
why she's doing it as well. All right.
I mean, if you're getting a blowy right as you're pinching a loaf, like that must
I don't
feel
think I could do that.
amazing. You gonna think you could do that?
So
It feels like a
well,
threesome
did it-
almost.
Yeah, it probably does.
I was in my head. I was like, okay, is this a sexual thing or is it like a time saving thing? Like, is it?
Or does it help
We've only got
does
10
it help
minutes,
constipated people
Yeah.
pass?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
yeah,
I've tried Fibogel, eating prunes.
Yeah.
Have you tried having your dick sucked?
Have you
while
tried an orgasm helps it
Yeah.
go down?
Yeah. I mean, I've told this
Fucking
before,
hell.
but I didn't realize that if you take a shit that's big and hard enough, it can like put pressure on your prostate, and you can actually come a little bit. And that happened to me once. It was
Oh my-
insane.
What? And you've been trying to chase the dragon.
I was
ever
just
since?
chasing the dragon ever since.
just
I've
trying to,
just
like-
I was eating bread and potatoes.
Yeah.
Yeah, I pushed out this monster, absolute
Oh.
monster of a fucking,
I can't believe a shit made you come.
fucking like that thing that's floating in space. What's it called? The Uma.
The
You know
thing
that
is, as well, shitting does feel good. I love shitting.
Oh yeah.
It's one of my
it's
favourite.
My favorite part of the day.
I don't know if you do this, but do you ever get emotional when you poo? Do you know what I mean?
Only if I'm getting a blumpkin.
You're like, best day of my life.
Yeah.
I sometimes when I'm having like a big poo,
Yeah.
I feel like I could win an Oscar. I'm
Why?
so in touch with my emotions.
Because it's the effort that it's requiring to push it
I
out.
don't
or just,
know. I don't know how to like articulate, but I feel like Tom Hanks in Philadelphia.
Right.
I could win an Oscar
Right. Okay.
because I could make a tear like fall.
Yeah.
I can make it happen.
Right,
But I've
okay.
got to be on. It's got to be a film where my character's always doing a
Always
shit.
on the.
That's
always
the
on
only
the
way I can
toilet.
win an Oscar. I can only win an Oscar if
Yeah.
every scene is just me on the toilet
Yeah.
going, just say bye to the kids.
toilet
for
gets
me.
nominated
Pulp-
for best
Pulp
supporting
Fiction.
actor.
Yeah,
Yeah.
How many? Doesn't like 3 characters die after
In-
taking a shit in Pulp Fiction?
Oh really? Yeah.
It's like they're always coming out of the toilet. And
John
dying.
Travolta's character does.
Yeah.
He's come out.
Then
Either
there's
he was
someone else
pissing.
is
I
on
don't
the
know if he was
toilet.
pooing. Maybe he was. It seemed
It's
like he
always
was
That's
in
an
there for a while.
important detail.
Yeah.
I don't know if there's anyone else who
I'm sure
gets
there's someone else who
killed
dies.
after.
Oh, maybe not. Maybe it's just who's always whatever.
He comes out of the toilet as well, and she's taken too much drugs.
Oh yeah, no, it's just he's
Basically,
he's
every
always
time
he
leaves
comes
the
out of
toilet,
yeah.
his life changes.
That's right. Yeah.
I heard someone. Fuck. What was it? Someone on a podcast was saying that Tarantino. Like their. Fuck. Who was it? Was saying that you remember the thing where they shot the adrenaline into her tits or
yeah.
whatever.
Yeah.
He was like, "Oh, that's
Stabbing
It's called a
motion.
heart.
there are
Yeah.
women have hearts."
That organ in between her tits.
But
The tit motor.
yeah, but the tit what's that thing that fuels the women's
Things that keeps the
tits?
tits alive.
But I thought when I was
Oh
growing
my god,
up,
there's no blood going to her tits.
yeah. When I was growing up, I thought that the woman, because your heart is on your left side.
It's
Yeah.
not really. It's
Well,
pretty
it's-
much in the middle. It's like I think it's kind of angled towards your left side, but it's like your heart's basically.
When I was growing up, I thought a woman's heart was like in her tit, like it was in suspended.
That's
in
where
her
you're like, do
tit.
you want me to check your
So
heart
it's like-
rate?
yeah,
That makes sense.
yeah. When you're doing CPR on a woman, do you have to? You're probably aiming for between the
You just
tits, are
Yeah,
you?
this,
Yeah, I think so.
Sternum, yeah. But surely, if there's a woman with you know, you're gonna have to. Do you know what I mean?
Well, if she's on her back, they kind of will like go to the side.
Oh, they go to this. Is that what happens?
They'll like, I'll get out of here.
Oh yeah, they'll like, get out of your way.
Yeah,
Don't mind me.
Is there a difference with men and women in terms of like how you give CPR? Like,
I don't think so.
Do you have to do it faster for men because they have
I don't
faster
know.
hearts or something? Or
Okay, yeah, because their hearts are bigger and stronger and better and
It's
whatever.
just- I don't know.
Well, they say that you
Better,
should do it
faster,
hard
stronger.
enough to. I also have a fantasy about doing CPR and something like saving someone's
Oh, right.
Oh yeah.
life, and then I'm like, I'm doing the compressions, and someone's like, "I'll like let me," and I'm like, "No, I've got it." You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
they think, "Oh, yeah, you're
and
getting
then
tired."
and then they're alive and they fuck you as like as a thank you.
Oh yeah.
Right,
Yeah.
okay.
Yeah.
Got you.
That's it. Yeah. But like, yeah, or just you.
If you
yeah.
give CPR hard enough, you can actually come.
Oh really? Yeah.
Yeah.
Nice. But yeah, because they say you should do it hard enough that you break the sternum. Like that's what
Yeah.
they say, and they say now that you don't do the blowing in the mouth thing. Apparently, you
It's
just do
always
compressions.
changing.
Yeah,
always
it's,
changing.
everything's changing all the time. Ketchup gave you cancer, and now I don't think it does anymore.
I didn't even.
Right.
I didn't even.
And I
know
just
that.
hate the
That's only if you freebase it. I think if you actually like.
Yeah.
if
Depends
you
what
like,
you ingest.
Yeah.
They say ketchup gave you cancer.
Well, I just remember years ago it was like, hey, you know, ketchup, good old wholesome ketchup,
Yeah.
it kills you, and then it was like, oh no, it doesn't. But people, it just keeps changing, so I don't want to believe anything anymore.
Right. Yeah.
Because it's just in 10 years' time, it's just going to
Yeah,
be like, oh,
anytime-
that was bollocks.
Yeah. Anytime there's a news thing about like the new health scare, I just.
Oh,
ignore it.
apples turn
Yeah.
you autistic. Too many apples make you autistic or something.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
always, there's always something.
Is that one?
I think I saw that somewhere.
An
I don't
apple
know.
a day.
An
An
apple a
apple a day
day
keeps the emotions
keeps
away.
Yeah.
But this is the thing about the way I don't like. I was thinking about this the other day. Like my opinions on things change on a monthly basis.
Mm.
So I don't understand how some people go out on like podcasts and like news stations and be like, "This is my stance on." I'm like the change like the weather. Like,
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I'll be on whatever side has more people. I'll be on that one.
Right, but it's hard
Like
to
like
tell.
a penguin looking for warmth. I'll be a fucking
Companionship.
yeah. And I'll be on this. We're gonna survive, right?
I think you
Right.
could play the penguin in Batman. I
Oh my
think.
god!
Yeah,
Yeah,
100%.
that is my role.
Yeah.
That
yeah.
is
I think
my
you could
actual
be
role.
penguin, but
No makeup.
What?
just
no,
like
no, you're just
good to go.
Yeah, but like 1 week I'm like, what's going on with trans people? It's just a man in a dress, and then a few weeks later, then I'm like, you know, if that's how they feel, then they should. And then another one passes by, and I'm
But I
like,
think that's
yeah,
good.
but you know what I mean?
But I think that's good that your brain does that. That means you're somewhere in the middle. You're right. You know what I mean? Because you have
Yeah.
your empathy spans.
But then I'm so
the
tired of
different-
sitting on the fence with every. You know what I mean?
But-
That's like with the Palestine thing. I just went
people-
right. I'm going Team Palestine. I'm not.
But
fucking,
people are. You should be a fence person. Like I just think that's what most people are, and it's only the really radical, loud people that are just sort of like, no, I'm gonna. This is where I put my flag.
Yeah.
But really, everyone's a fence person. It's just not. It just doesn't sell newspapers.
Some
or,
people take offense.
Yeah. Take offense. Take offense. Leave offense.
Yeah.
I things are always changing in a way that doesn't make me understand the world. Like last night, I met a severely autistic person
Mm-hmm.
who had a full sleeve of tattoos,
Okay.
and I was like, all bets are off. You
Okay.
can't even like.
What, did they not allow get tattoos?
Well, I just didn't know that was the type of person.
Was it just a tattoo of a train?
No, it's all of the TFL. Like,
Oh,
no,
nice.
it's not.
It's just all airplanes.
No, it was just full on like tattoo. He looked like a tattoo artist, and
Right.
then you were speaking to him, and he's severely autistic.
Right.
And I thought, oh, I've never met this type of person. This is a new person.
Right, okay.
I didn't know they had sleeves,
Yeah.
Right.
of tattoos.
Yeah,
Do you know
yeah.
what I mean? Like
Yeah, I don't. Yeah,
a new
autistic
type
yeah.
of person comes out of the conveyor belt,
When
and
you
you're
say
like,
severely, it's
Yeah.
like how like in what way? Like is
Like
it
he was
Non-verbal or
nearly
comedian?
non-verbal?
no,
autistic.
he was like ruining the show
Okay.
and saying weird things,
Right.
and had no sense of.
But when someone uses that, when someone goes, "I'm sorry, I'm ruining the show. I have autism," I'm like, that doesn't do anything for me.
He didn't say it, but
Yeah.
it was one of those things. The way he spoke about things, you were like, "Oh, you can see from space that you have something going on."
Right.
But I thought it was interesting because he had sleeves on both arms, and I was like, I didn't know I didn't know severely autistic people looked that cool.
Right. Yeah, you always just have this image in your brain of like what ate Gilbert Grape or whatever, or what got Gilbert
yeah,
Grape.
or just they don't get tattoos because they it just seems like really autistic people are like, I'm not going to get a tattoo because why would I do that?
Yeah, they question why.
But it's just a new type of person, and I just, like, have less understanding
it's
of the
nice
world now
when-
because I'm like,
Yeah, it's nice when God throws out some new people.
Yeah,
at you
just
to
a
keep
new-
things,
yeah,
keep things
totally.
fresh. But I did a gig on thing, and some woman was telling me like, oh yeah, like I did a gig the other night, and there was like a woman, and she brought her like her autistic teenage son, and he was like in the front row, and he was like rocking
St-
back and forth and,
that's
covering
stimming,
in
isn't
it
it?
was like stimming in the front row,
Yeah.
and covering his ears, and like, and she was just like, oh, I just think it was so nice to see that like she's a mother and she's able to have a social life and she's bringing her kid with her, and I'm like,
Watch your special at home.
yeah, I'm like, yeah, she does watch a special at home. She watches him all day. Oh God.
It's just so.
Yeah, but it's like,
I think that's how some. I don't know how it works. Obviously, it's like, but for different people. But I think they're enjoying it if they're doing that.
yeah, I think
To us, it doesn't look like that. You know what I mean? It looks like when I'm rocking back and forth, it's because I've made a life mistake.
because you're trying to get shit.
Because I'm trying to come. I'm going, Come on, Rob. What the hell?
You're trying to pinch your loaf. You're like,
I'm trying to
get
get
some
it
momentum.
to touch my prostate.
Trying to get
but,
off the couch.
Yeah.
Um,
Here we go. Third time's the charm.
Yeah. Eli Hart, everybody, go follow him on Instagram. It's in the show notes. In the show notes as well. It's the Patreon. You know what I'm going to say. Sign to the Patreon. It'd be greatly appreciated. You know what's on there. It's good stuff. I have a solo show on the 18th of December. It's been moved from the 6th of November to the 18th of December at the Bill Murray. Would love to see you there. And apart from that, yeah, you know the drill. Tell people about the pod. Spread the love. Kiss your father on the lips. Happy Halloween.